Okay, alrighty then. Let's get started. All right,
All
so
right.
hello everyone, and welcome to Checking In with the Pastor, where we have a conversation about what's going on in the community as well as what's going on in our pastor's heart. So, the purpose of this program is to let the members of the community know what's been happening locally and beyond in our community, to have members feel connected to the pastor and to create a culture of love, honesty, and transparency. So now that I kind of gave the backstory of where this is coming from, I have a list of questions that I'd like to ask Pastor Justin. So first question I'm starting off is, why did you want to start this program, Pastor Justin?
Yeah. Hi, everybody. So this is the first time we're doing this program. I felt like, because, currently with the way things are with COVID, we're only really meeting every other week. And I know that a lot of members also don't necessarily come to service because of, whether that be COVID, because they're living far away, or they just have a busy schedule. So I wanted a way to kind of stay connected to the brothers and sisters of the community, just for them to kind of know what I'm up to. I think sometimes, people might be curious, like, oh, what, I did not see Justin all week, or for the whole, for 2 weeks. I wonder what he's up to. And so, yeah, this is just my way to let you know, hey, this is what I'm up to. This is what I'm working on. And I really want all of you to know that, that I'm thinking about you, that I'm thinking about this community, about the future of this community. I want you to feel, just at ease, that okay, someone's got my back. Someone's seriously thinking about where this community is going to develop, how it's going to develop. This is just kind of a platform that I could, share what's on my heart, what's on my mind, and also just what I've been working on throughout the week, and also any insights that I'm learning in the different meetings that I'm having with leaders, with members. That's kind of my hope, is just, you guys can all feel more connected. So that's I think that's about it.
Awesome. Yeah, it's been really hard with COVID to stay connected with each other. So this is a great way to really stay updated with each other virtually. So that's awesome. Second question, what are some highlights from the week?
Yeah, that's a great question. Just so that everyone knows, this is not scripted. And one of the points of this program is it's an unscripted conversation. It's just whatever comes up after asking the questions. So I actually have to think about that. What are some highlights of this week? I think most people know that we did this big cleanup effort in the White House this past Saturday. And Chuck, you were there as well. Thank you.
Of course.
But even after, we had like 40 volunteers, there was still a lot of stuff left over. So I was kind of like struggling. I was like, oh, I can't ask people for more help. I already asked them for help. But, I just kind of bit the bullet, and I knew that, I needed help with this. So, asking some people, just asking a few members of the community, some of the young adults, if they can come and still help out a little bit around, cleaning things out. And we actually ended up almost filling up a second dumpster. We had these like 30-foot dumpsters. And so, that was one of the highlights, is just, I get really excited when I see progress, and especially if it's like very visible progress. So like the progress that we're making in the White House, every time I see it getting more and more cleaner and organized, and just like the space opening up, that gets me excited.
Mm-hmm.
And I think my wife maybe is surprised that I like cleaning so much, but maybe if it's a mission to clean, I get more excited about it. Yeah.
Awesome.
So that's one. And then, yeah, maybe just one more would be, I met with some of the Sunday school teachers this past week, and a couple of the parents of the Sunday school. And it was my first time kind of meeting with this group, and it just had a chance to listen to their kind of motivation, their heart, their desires for Sunday school. And yeah, I was just really like moved that we have these wonderful teachers who volunteer their time to teach our young people. I mean, our, the children of the community. And given that my son will eventually be attending this Sunday school, I really felt like, yeah, I'm just grateful that these brothers and sisters, and also Peggy Sugihara, she's been the director for a long time, and she's really put in a lot of effort to make Sunday school a great program. So yeah, I just felt grateful. I felt hopeful to see people just like be with other people who really care about the future of the community. So that was another highlight for me.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, just like Pastor Justin mentioned about the White House cleanup, I was there as well. And it was a really good opportunity for me to get to see everyone again, because I haven't seen people from the community and beyond in probably like more than 2 years, especially because of the pandemic. It got really hard to see each other. So I was really happy to see everyone and be able to work with everyone again. So that was definitely a highlight of mine as well. Yeah. All right.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah. That's actually that's a really good point. I think even though the service project, the purpose is to serve and to do something good, but yeah, I'm really happy to hear that you had a great opportunity to reconnect with some old friends, and yeah, just getting together to do something good. I think it leaves everyone feeling just like in a much better place, and you get connection, you get this sense of purpose, sense of service. So yeah, I'm really hoping that service projects can be something that we do even beyond just the White House. But yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Maybe do more cleanups.
Yeah, maybe we just go around the community and say, who wants a who wants a cleaning crew?
Yeah. Awesome. Okay, well, moving on to the next question. This is the opposite of what I just asked, but what challenges came up this past week?
Yeah, challenges. Let me think about that. Yeah, there were definitely some challenges. I think I kind of mentioned one of the challenges was just, I felt this struggle of, asking for volunteers again. And, I feel like, I need to change my mindset from, this is me asking for help, to more like, this is me giving an opportunity for people. If they want to take it, then they can. And it's an opportunity to, like you said, like connect with others and, do something good for the community, kind of leave with a greater sense of like they contributed something. So that's one thing. And I think it's similar even with Sunday school. We met and it was really wonderful seeing all these teachers. But there's also a reality that some people are just deciding to move on, and they've been doing it for a long time. And so we are looking for a new Sunday school staff, if anybody's interested, to step up in that way. So yeah, having to, I think a big part of, I guess, my job is actually just, asking people to step up in different ways, asking people to take on, these responsibilities, big or small. Yeah, and it is always kind of a challenge for me to do that, because I'm kind of somebody who, if I could just do it myself, I would. And I'd rather, not have to ask. But I think the reality is, a community, especially one this size, and all the things that we want to do in this community, it's really going to take a lot of, just a lot of people's effort and time and contribution. So yeah, I'd say that's definitely been a challenge, but a good challenge, really good challenge. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. I mean, speaking for the White House cleanup, um, yeah, like you said, it is really hard to get volunteers and people who are willing to take time out of their busy schedules and whatnot. But at least for me, speaking for myself, for the White House cleanup, like it's kind of like I was waiting for an opportunity to be able to help out, you know? So
Mhm.
in that sense, like that was really nice. Like for finding Sunday school teachers, it might be more of like a targeted group of people. So it's definitely going to be harder to find teachers who would be able to take on that really important role. But um, like for me, I was waiting for more opportunities to help out. So who knows, right? You never
Mm,
know who's going to be willing to kind of be like, yeah, I'd love to take on this opportunity to help out.
right. Huh, that's that's really interesting. I appreciate
Hmm.
that you
Hmm.
said
Yeah.
that. Yeah, it's true. Like, yeah, there's definitely people that I think are just waiting to be asked in a sense. Um, yeah, yeah. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Hmm. Of course. Okay, awesome. So then what or who were you grateful for this past week?
Mm, well, yeah, I mean, I mentioned, well, the volunteers that came and helped out. That was, I guess that was last week, but also, yeah, throughout the week, just there's a few young adults, Patrick Stinnard and Brian, uh, Brian Flores and Akitoshi Takanashi. They came and helped out on Saturday just for a couple hours. So yeah, I was grateful towards them. I mentioned the Sunday school teachers; they're just amazing. Um, Anyone else? I mean, I'm like, I don't want to miss anybody, but um, yeah, I'm grateful for you, Chiaki, for
Thank
stepping up to
you.
do this.
Of
I
course.
don't think yeah, I definitely don't think everyone would love to do something like this. A lot of people have stage fright, still understandable, but yeah, I'm grateful to do this with someone else. I don't have to do this alone. So
Hmm.
um, yeah,
Happy to
those are
help.
some people that come. Yeah, thank you.
Hmm. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, whatever I can help with, I'm happy to help. Okay,
Yeah, I appreciate that.
well, yeah, of course. Anything else that's been on your mind?
Um, yeah, well, I think the thing that I've been thinking about a lot actually is, um, especially since that Sunday school meeting, is really, yeah, how do we really educate our young people and the youth, the children. Um, I think there are, I think there's a lot of ways that we haven't really thought of, or just like if we had some, yeah, if we kind of thought a little bit more outside the box on how to really make the whole experience of Sunday school and youth ministry and the whole thing, um, how to get kids to, um, yeah, really grow through the experience, and also make connections, make friendships that will really last. Um, so yeah, I was kind of thinking like, oh, what if we did like, instead of a weekly Sunday school, what if we did like a once a month, where like they spent a whole day together and it was more like a mini workshop for the kids, and um, they could have some education, but they could also like go out somewhere and do some service. And um, yeah, I think especially because of COVID, we're kind of forced to rethink a lot of things. Past year, Sunday school has been online, and that's been great for some people, but also a lot of people do miss kind of being in person. So yeah, that's what I've been thinking about, I'd say, is like innovative approaches to Sunday school. Like, why don't we try things that we've just never thought of, never tried before? Same thing with Sunday service. Like I've got some ideas that I want to eventually unveil and talk about. But anyway, just trying to take it one thing at a time. But yeah, just how do we be more innovative in the way that we do things? How do we be more creative and kind of think outside of the box, or think beyond what we've done in the past? Yeah, so that's I guess what's been on my mind a lot recently.
Right. Yeah,
I mean,
Sunday
even this
school.
program, right?
Yeah,
Sorry,
I mean, like,
even this program is a new thing, right? Sorry, go
yeah.
ahead.
I mean, Sunday schools, it was a prominent part of my life growing up as a child. So it'd be awesome if we can create that experience for the kids that we have now in our community. And I really appreciate the fact that you're creating all these innovative ideas for our community. So, pat on the back for yourself. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, that's about it for me.
Awesome. All right. Well, that actually concludes the questions I wanted to ask you. So thank you so much for sharing all your thoughts, what you've been thinking, your updates with me and also with the community. So to close off our program, let's go into upcoming events. Okay, so some upcoming events. President Naokimi is coming to Belvedere on September 12th. So that's going to take place from 4 to 7 p.m. So make sure to mark your calendars for that, because our president is coming to Belvedere. Okay, and then beginning of the Matching Handbook Book Club, which is going to be organized by not only our wonderful Mrs. Masai Joseph. That will start on Saturday, September 18th at 9 a.m. And then there's also going to be another book club called, it's for a book club for real love and dating. And that's also going to start in September 25th at 9 a.m. And then one last upcoming event, 10 Together Subregion 1 Pastor Summit. That's going to take place on September 25th to 26th. Okay. Alrighty then, so those are the upcoming events. And now anything you want to add, Pastor Justin?
Well, yeah, I just wanted to once again encourage everyone to come to the 12th, September 12th. It's 12th, right? Yeah,
yes.
This is a really great opportunity. I think President Naokimi, he's a master facilitator and empowerer of people. So if you're feeling like you're not quite sure, how you can relate to what's going on in the Providence these days, which is a very understandable feeling. Or if you might not even be sure what we're up to, or I don't know if you know that we have these 7 providential goals by 2027 that we're out to accomplish. So there's going to be a lot covered during that time, but I think it's going to be a lot an opportunity to discuss and to reflect for ourselves and to get questions answered. So yeah, again, if you're feeling at all like somehow disconnected to what's going on in the movement, I think this is going to be a really great opportunity for our whole community to come together and to unite, and to find your place in this whole thing. I think you might even be surprised by what can be consider contributing to moving forward. You might, never have thought like, oh, I could just do this thing that I love, and that could be contributing to Providence. I'm sure you're just going to get some great ideas about how you can, feel that sense of purpose and connecting with what the greater movement is doing. So yeah, I just wanted to encourage that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the event as well. All right. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed our conversation that we had, and we'll be having more these upcoming weeks. So see you next week.
Yep. Thank you, everybody. We've got a lot of ideas for this program. So also, if you have any ideas for how we can improve this program, if you want us to include different kinds of content, or even if you want to be like a guest on this program, you have something to share with the community, please let me or Jackie know, and we'd be happy to have you hear your feedback.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, everyone. See you next week.
Thank you.
God bless.